got mad, punched the garage door, shook the whole house. That feeling when almost strong enough to punch down a house like my Chinese cartoons. Maybe even strong enough to join the Avengers. Hey, nothing personal kid. Be me in 10th grade. One girl is unironically into gaming. Me too. JPEG. Tell her I'm into it too. Starts hitting on me. One day let's call him classmate 1 asks me what I thought about her right next to her. And she hears it. For whatever reason let's call him gay piece of shit grabs me near crotch area. And I let out an WTF. My face went to autistic to say I didn't mean that. My face when girl now thinks I find her ugly. My face when the rest of the year she insults me and hates me. While live. Be me. Depressed as fuck. Do nothing in my life other than staying in front of my computer. This shitty lifestyle start to affect my health. Dad notices. Dad decides to buy a bike holder to put on his car so we can go biking everywhere. Hey, and on one a bike it'll do you good. Except because whatever, went biking to the countryside because the air is better there. Do a few kilometers and I realize I'm feeling genuinely happy, not happy like when I find a good video to jerk off to a true happiness, and I even find myself smiling, feeling the warmth of the sun on my back while I bike through a soft wind. Haven't been so happy like that in months. Thank you bike. Thank you dad. We can all do it, and ons we just need to change our shitty life, find something we like to do. Hope y'all will get better. Be me. Work. Last day. Fuck it. JPEG. Steal a bunch of shit. Shit on boss's desk. Fuck boss's wife. My face when family business. My face when my family's business. Be me. Drinking at some college party. I have some constipation problems, and when I do shit I can only do it at home. Having a good time, suddenly stomach warns me a big shit is a-coming. The party restroom is busy, there's a line to enter, and it's very visible. I can't take a shit there. Should I go home? Fuck it, there must be another restroom in the house. It was a small house. Mission Impossible theme. MP3. There's not another fucking toilet in the house. Going home is no longer an option. I'll shit myself on the road. I enter a room, and there's a cat sleeping on the bed and a litter box on the floor. The cat was there, so it wouldn't escape. Oh god, is this the bottom of the barrel, or can I sink any lower? Drop my pants, proceed to shit in the litter box. It was quite a clean drop, didn't even need to wipe. Mission Impossible 2 theme. MP3. Go back to the party as if nothing happened. Where were you, Anon? I was making a phone call. Suddenly this chick comes out screaming, OMG guys, you have to see the size of my cat's turd, it's unbelievable. The whole damn party goes to see my sin. It's at least 12 inches long. People start taking pictures of the cat and the turd. Turd gets more compliments than I will ever receive in my life. It's such a perfect turd. The cat keeps staring at me. The cat is waiting for me to come clean. I act as surprised as everyone else. Fucking Oscar winning performance. The look on the cat's face is something that will haunt me forever. It felt betrayed. This is us when spicy nuggets are back at Wendy's. Okay, tell me why. Do you still look for a GF? Because I can jerk off my dick, but I can't jerk off my heart. Be me 5 years ago, sitting alone in hospital room with 94-year-old dad. Nothing wrong with him, just old and his time is coming. Just sitting there with him when suddenly he starts whistling We'll Meet Again by Verilyn. After he finishes I look at him and tell him it was a good song. He looks up at me from his bed. Damn fucking right, it was best song in the world. I go on to my phone and put on the song and we listen for a while. After a while more of hanging out I leave and go home for the night. Wake up in the morning to a text from my sister that he died a bit after I left. My face when We'll Meet Again pops. Someday. First memory thread, I'll start. Be me. 6 years old. Watching SpongeBob in my parents' room. Have to shit very hard. Want to watch SpongeBob. Shit my pants. Oh fuck. JPEG. Wait for the episode to end. Sneak past my parents in the living room. Enter the bathroom. Pull off my underpants. Dump the turd out of my underpants and into the toilet. Flush, it doesn't go down. My face when even at the age of 6 I was shitting legendary shits. My face when I never got caught. Childhood stories thread, nothing specific, just child related stories and green texts. I'll go first. Be me. 9 years maybe. Poland. Go to my first funeral. It's my great grandmother. Everyone crying. The fuck is everyone crying? XML. Go home. Grandmom and grandpop crying. Been around lots so crying today. Don't ask. I'm watching Polish cartoons. Mom comes to room. Do you miss her? Who? Great grandma. Nah, she was ugly. Years later I still pray for forgiveness. Still feel bad. My face when she survived Holocaust. My face when she may have been raped by filthy Fritz, and we may be the offspring. My face when she deserved every ounce of my respect. My face when I didn't feel anything for my dead grandmom cause she was ugly. Kill me. Be in bed. Smack in the jewel as a faggot with no money does. Just blew the biggest cloud ever in my life. Mom walks in. Oh no.png. And on watcher got over there. Little bitch, so I tell her the truth. And on Lenny have a few hits, I'm out of pods. Cool mom.wab. Who else's mom is the coolest person on earth? Be me. Want to drink water like a dog. I put a bowl on the floor and fill it with some Fanta. Dad walks in my room while I'm on my knees with my tongue in the bowl. He hasn't mentioned it since. Why am I like this? Retarded school stories. Be me. 9th class. Sit on a chair and it breaks. Get bullied for it. Although I'm lanky as fuck and it wasn't my fault. Fast forward to 11th class. Fat bitch tries to sit on a bench. Snaps one of the metal legs. Says no one tell please. Teachers told us if anyone says anything about her they're getting suspended. What the fuck, why was I bullied for the chair when it was clearly about to break? Meanwhile this fat bitch that is 3 times my size got away so easily. Be me. 17 virgin. Go on holiday with some friends. 6 of us, 4 girls, 2 boys including me. One night one of the girls stays over in my room. One thing leads to another. Make out for a while. One thing leads to another. She's naked, I'm down to underwear. Finger her, eat her out. I get quick hand job. Can't stay hard because we've been going a long time and it's 9 AM. I was on about 3 hours of sleep in the past 48 hours. End up by saying we gotta stop, I'm too tired. My face when I missed out on an opportunity to lose virginity because I couldn't keep a boner. Next day we all have a barbecue with some other friends of her. Bottle of vodka, beer and wine that we share. We quickly run out of booze. Go on a booze run with 3 of the girls including the one from the night before. Get booze and get back to the house. Finish a bottle of wine between the 4 of us, and then finish another bottle of vodka with the other 2. The 4 of us who went on the booze run were drunk, but the other 2 were pretty sober. 4 of us end up on the grass making out. The one from the previous night slips away early on. Continue with the other 2. All topless, and get to finger them both. One of them is in a relationship with somebody. About 30 minutes later one of the sober one comes up to us saying that the girl from before was vomiting in the bathroom. One of the girls starts getting a full-on panic attack, literally screaming on the floor in the garden. Very stressful moment. One person dying in the bathroom and another having a mix of asthma and panic on the floor. We were sobering up quite a bit by then. None of us were ever that drunk. Get panicking girl inside. After vomiting a bit she just drops dead, barely breathing, no talking, no moving, lying on the floor motionless. Call ambulance and they arrived quickly. She woke up, but started crying and throwing up again. Medics try to take blood sample, and she freaks out even more, and starts screaming again. I eventually have to pack up all my stuff cause I have a plane to catch at 5 in the morning. The whole shit show started around midnight and I left the house at 2:30 AM. Meanwhile the other girl is still dying in the bathroom, throwing up the entire barbecue. I did most of the barbecuing too, so I'm half taking this as a comment on my barbecue skills. Get to the airport feeling like absolute ass. Very little sleep in the past 3 days plus a lot of shit happened. Chain smoke cigs before plane. And reflect on the past few days. Realize I backed out on my first time because I was tired and couldn't keep a boner. Realize that had the girl that I almost fucked not started throwing up and all that shit, the other girl wouldn't have had a panic attack, the night would have gone great, and I would have likely had a threesome, or maybe even more. Would have been a fun way to get laid for the first time. Also realize that the 2 sober ones are still pissed at me, and the other girl who didn't fucking freak out because we were a bit drunk and making out while they were taking care of the girl vomiting. Luckily I don't see them very often because I know them from a summer camp and they're in another part of the country. Story of how I almost lost my virginity twice in 2 days but failed miserably. Side note, my plane's journey back home was pretty awful too. Flights were cancelled and I spent ages in airports just trying to get back home. Managed to forget my suitcase in a plane cause I fell asleep and woke up with nobody left on the plane.